Good morning, Mr. Roy. Welcome back.
Good morning. Thank you. Thank you. Glad to be back. Seeing this crazy market rip up without me last week. Set new
Yeah.
all-time highs and doing all sorts of fun stuff.
Yeah, we had a pretty good week last week without you here. So if we have a bad week this week, then I'm going to kick you off the stream.
You're going to rush me? You're going to throw me out of a balcony?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I don't know. We're retesting the 6300 right here, right live on the stream. So
Coming at you live.
Coming at you live. I don't know, man. It's been a support, but it looks like it wants to break. That overnight session last night was just nothing. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, if you look, I'm actually in a trade here. I'm down a little bit, but look here. Those two green lines is our overnight range. So, yeah, 25-point range overnight. That's not typical.
No. Especially off a holiday weekend, and
had a big red bubble right there. So is that enough to break it down? They're holding it. I'm with you. I kind of feel like it's going to break. If it breaks, then we should see this 95. Oh, there we go. Possibly 95. Could see a little more. I don't know. We're going to we break 95. We could see 90 actually, which would put us right at the low. Overnight low at 90.75 area. If it can hold this 60, it's just right on top of it, just staying right there. I need it to break down and give me some profit here. On a different take profit trader account and this one, I'm already $50 up in one take profit trader account. I got in, got out.
Nice.
Didn't want to hold it long. I got another one, the big boy, the 50K. I'm still holding. I got 10. I got my first take profit here at 98.50. If it had hit 98.50, that'd take half this off, and that'd get me $100 up. But it just won't break it down. Anybody that doesn't know, I showed Roy this morning. Well, I'll show you guys. This little red dotted line here. This is going to sound very strange, but this is actually the 400. But I took off. If you go to inputs and you take everything off, but the 5-minute time frame. So this only looks at 5 minutes. It doesn't look at anything else. So if you switch, like if I go to a 15-minute chart, you notice it's not there anymore, right? Because it's only looking at the 5 minute. So it's only on the 5-minute chart. Came right down to it and bounced right off of it, like a champ twice. I mean, we've seen this. We saw it pre-market, then it ran high all the way up to that high of 63.0825 this morning, and it just came right back down and retested that again and bounced right back off of it. CBD is actually coming back a little bit this time. I'm looking at a few different things. I got Camarilla on TradingView. I got the Camarilla indicator up. What it does, it pretty much just gives you targets. Shows you like there's a R3, S3, all these numbers. Anything above R3 or below S3 is, look at it the way I saw it, and this made a lot of sense to me. Look at it like a rubber band, right? So the S4, anywhere to S3 to S4 to R3 to R4, that rubber band is super stretched out and super tight. Mm-hmm. So either it breaks, right, and goes through it, or it pops back together and comes back down to the control line, which the control line is. And what this does, this looks at everything from, it looks at the last day's open or high, low, and then where it closed at is all it looks at. It takes a mathematical format off that. So weird thing is the CP, the control point for Friday, is actually 62.8350. So that's a long way to come down if it comes down to the control point, which, you know, it's possible, but I wouldn't bank on that unless something happens. We just got too much stuff. Roy called it pre-stream. You know, we had a long weekend. Everybody's sitting out. Everybody's anxious to get back in. So I'm not surprised that we're up a little bit right now. I mean, technically we're down, but you know what I'm saying, from where we were at from open. We did have that big move up on open. I think that was the shorts overnight that covered at open that you get every day. That's where you get all this volume. You get a lot of people, your overnight stuff closes their positions.
Getting a push up
I think
here.
it's gone all the way to 1,400, 1,500 CBD. So it got to like, what, 2,400 and it's moved 1,000 points up. So looks like it is going to go up here and take this high out, which is going to take me out of this trade, which is fine. I would do this trade probably again. I typically like to wait till 9 o'clock, but I saw something that intrigued me and looks like it's going to cost me a little money, so it's all good. Maybe it's coming back down a little now. CBD is 1,200 and 1,300. You got a lot of orders here, so I could see it breaking this 8 and actually going to 12 possibly. So, yeah, took me out of both sides. Now we're going to get a red candle back up here. I just don't know what it can do with it, to be honest with you. If it's
got enough.
Yeah, I'm actually just curious right now. Oh, turn that off.
Get my Squawk Box guy out.
Get him going, Roy. Get him going.
Well, we are anticipating positive trade news today from the administration. So,
well, you say that. You're also going to get news of the what countries he sent letters to and what the damn letters are going to be.
Right.
That's the interesting thing there. That's the one we kind of got to watch. All right, what happens there? Does he come out and say Japan's getting a letter because he's pissed at Japan? And there's no doubt he's pissed at Japan.
Yeah.
No doubt at all he's pissed at Japan. So we'll see what happens with that. I'm saying Japan is probably one of the countries. I'm saying that mostly, though, these 12 letters you see that they're talking about is going to be minuscule countries, if that makes sense.
Gotcha.
I don't think it's going to be, hey, good morning, Howie. Holiday was good. Hope your holiday was good too, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Happy to be home.
Yeah, I didn't really do much this weekend. I cooked. Roy got all my, anybody follows me on Twitter or in Discord, you see my cooking. I did a lot of cooking this weekend. The pit boss got a lot of work. She was a good girl over the weekend. She did a lot of stuff. She cooked some steak. She cooked a whole stick of bologna. That was fantastic, by the way. I never knew bologna could be so good.
So we're just hanging out up here at 6307. It's not super strong, but there is.
There's no real data coming out anytime soon. I mean, we have. Let me look back. Besides that, at 12, 9 o'clock, we do have the employment trends, which comes up in 5 minutes. That could. I don't think it's a big indicator, but it could be something. So that's definitely something to keep an eye on.
Yeah. Off the heels of that jobs report, probably not much of it.
I wouldn't think so, but you just never know, right?
Yeah, the market needs one reason. It'll find one.
Did have a little sell-off Friday, which was not unexpected. I mean, we had a big pop, right?
Yeah.
And then you had low volume Friday, so I don't think that pullback caught anybody off guard Friday. If he was trading it, I took one trade, Roy, during the day during the session with Roy. We kind of hopped on and talked a few things, and it was hard to get $100. So
it was.
I got my $100 and got out of it and shut everything down. I was not going to sit there and trade that slow moving jump. So
yeah, I mean, it was moving like 3 points every. It was like 3 points every 5 minutes. Just it was grinding.
Well, the bad thing about it is you get in a trade. I kind of messed up Thursday night. Somebody came by and I went outside and talked to him for guys in the trade with 10 lots, and I had moved everything. I was working on some stuff, and came back in $1,000 down. So I stayed up to 4 o'clock in the morning and got $100 up when I saw you. So 1100.
Yeah.
I think it was 1150. I got back, and what was my hold time, Roy? 2 hours was the average hold time.
Yeah, average hold. Yeah,
that was brutal. Had the TV on behind me. I was just watching TV. Like, I mean, there's no sense sitting here watching this because it's not doing shit. But it was steadily moving in my favor. I just went with the trend. The trend was coming down, so I just kept going with the trend down, and finally I hit. And I know Roy probably thought something was up when I put in our little group message over here. Like, well, the real question is, we break 6,300. I'm sure Roy saw that and like, oh fuck, what's he doing?
Yeah, he's on 10:30 at night, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah. Well, we got it.
We got it. Oh, so we got this 63.05 holding up. It kind of went down there, tapped it.
We're kind of doing our normal thing now. We have a good bit of volatility at open, and we kind of chill for a little bit, and then we'll get a move in one direction here soon, and it's not going to last real long. Then we'll go to another direction, another move. So
yeah,
we're getting some green bubbles up here. CBD's back below 1,000 though. That's interesting.
Wow.
It was. Yeah, it just changed. Now it's back to under 1,000. It's something for sure. I would just like to come back down here and test this 6,300 again, see what we get there. See if we get another move back up. You can see that you can't see it, but my 400 is moving, starting to curl up a little bit on the 5 minutes. So CBD, I mean, we could possibly see, I think here, Roy, this 13 level maybe. But then it might come back down to 05 and then bounce. It's kind of the spot it likes.
Do your anchored VWAP. Forgot about that.
Ooh, forgot about it. And I told myself I wasn't going to forget about it this morning.
And then I forgot about Tide. Let me do that.
Yeah, I need to do that too. I did forget. I ain't even looked at Tide one time. You can tell. Wow, I guess I should have looked at it. Volume is up. But on SPY Tide, let's update all the general market. Tide is put premiums up, volume up. Volume's coming down on SPY. We're seeing a pullback. This is when I tell people want to argue with me, namely lead. All you gotta look is that damn volume. That volume is what speaks to us there. Getting some red bubbles here.
Yeah, 63.05. Oh, went under.
Yeah, like I said, I want to come down and test this 6,300. I just don't know if we can get. We got to break. Oh, the 21-8 anchored VWAP, and the 200 to get there. So that's a lot to break. But you do have that 400 that seems to be kind of a magnet. Kind of showed Roy this morning. You go back and look over time. That damn 400 is pretty good in it, Roy. It always seems to work back towards it, which is very strange in my mind. But you know.
Oh, the scale's going ugly.
Well, let's see if it can get ugly enough to come down to 3,000. That would be a nice little ugliness there. CVD has gone right at negative 2,000. It has a little bit of oomph to it here. So we'll see if it's got enough oomph to test 6,300. Hit VWAP, bounced right off VWAP so far. So that was kind of, see if we can break it down. We'll test it again. You would think 6,300 would get tested, but that doesn't always mean, even though we are coming down pretty good here, but it just won't quite break that VWAP. I think if we do get that VWAP break, we get that that test back there again of the other. What is that at? 98.75.
Short signal on the 10-minute Foreman.
Interesting.
Short signal on the 1 minute 3 minutes ago. We'll show that on the screen.
Is lead working on stuff there?
I don't know. Oh, there we go. Okay, so there's your 63.
There's the 6,300 test. Below 63. Come on down to low today. If anybody can't tell, I'm in a short and take profit trader. I am $300 up right now, and I keep moving my take profit down. I think I'm going to leave it where it's at now. If it hits 92, which is it's not too far. It's 4 points from here. That gets me $400.
Yeah,
on trade, which would be fantastic. This 94 here is going to be key if it can break this down. We know how these midway points work on these zones a lot of times. But
yep.
We could actually go see low a day though. I'm kicking myself. I did not take this short up there in Top Step because I would be doing the same thing there. But Roy, I just don't know if it can. I think 95 is it. Do I want to take? Oof. I don't know. I think we're just, if it'll come back down.
1 minute showed a strong candle. We still got halfway to the candle though. Here's 6,300. But I could just, well.
Yeah, it's going to get a little pop here. We know this. I'm not surprised we're getting a move up down here. The question is, do they follow this move up with a move back down? Notice that's kind of the deal. Does it hold here? Does it come back and test lows, overnight lows? That's if it can test that. If we stay in here, you can go on, guys, go on a bet pretty much right up. We're gonna have a choppy day, right? We got a range. We had an overnight range set, and right now, I mean, we ain't even tested either side of the range yet. I ain't even tested either side of the range yet, so I don't know. CVD's popped a little bit. It's back above 2,000. It's negative 1,800. That 95 area, if that 95 breaks, we definitely go down to 90, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But right now it's held, so we're held pretty damn good. We got right back above that 400 line. And right there we bounced. We came right down to it and bounced off of it. But we'll see if it comes back, breaks back below it again, or what we do. CVD's gained a tad bit of momentum here, back to above 1,600 negative. I'm watching Bookmap. We're getting a red bubble now. I think 95. I think if it comes back up here and tests these EMAs and VWAP again, I would take a short here and think. I think we're going to break this down. I don't know why I feel that way, and I could be 100% wrong. Feelings are Definitely don't trade off feelings, but it seems like they want to push this thing lower. Now, I could be reading this 100% wrong, but it seems like they want to push it down to that 90 level and test that and see what happens. But, ooh, I didn't mean to clear that out. But it is holding up here. I mean, this is, anybody that didn't know, we're talking about this 400, this little line you can see. We have not got a bar closed below it so far this morning. And the one that came down below it came right back up and closed right above it. It came down, tested it again here, and popped right back up. So, yeah, I know. Every time I look at something, we have something new to add to the charts, right?
Yeah, it's
And I
testing.
told myself I was going to stop looking for new stuff. I just accidentally found this and clicked on it and put it on the chart to see what it actually looked like. And I was like, holy shit, it's actually good. Came up, tested VWAP there. Did not like VWAP. Got a red bubble. Wasn't a big red bubble, but it did come after a big green bubble. And that's typically a sign that they're getting exhausted at that level. When you see those big green bubble or vice versa, big red bubble, then the opposite bubble next means that a lot of times you're getting a reversal there on the candle, not the actual play.
Yeah, 6,300 just holding up, whole champ.
Yep. And I'm going to tell you, I don't feel comfortable taking a long right now. So now, Roy can attest to this. I will change pretty quick if the data tells me to change quick. But right now, the data is not telling me to change quick. Also to the point where I don't want to take a short here in Top Step.
Yeah.
But I don't want to take it long either. So Top Step, I'm not doing anything. And the only reason I'm still on the short with Take Private Trader is because, well, I've been in the short and I moved my target down. I moved it down to 91 take profit. My last one we're going to put it to 91.75. Like I said, that give me $400 on trade if it can actually go down there. 95 is going to be a tough break, but if they do break it, it's probably going to have a momentum to come down to my levels, my thought process there. The safer play would have put your take profit above that 95, probably around 96 area. So that would be the safe spot to go.
Took a quick short to 98.50. It just pinged me, so I got my 200 on a XFA.
There you go. Good job, brother. Good job.
Thank you. You called out that VWAP and it not like it, and I was like, you're right. Didn't like it. Enter the trade, you doofus. That's what I did.
I saw a thing. Everybody talks about don't get emotional trading. I saw Rips on Twitter. He had a trade where he went long with NQ, I think Thursday or Friday, and he was trading multiple accounts. And I can tell you who he's trading with. If I'm telling you he's trading multiple, he's trading 20 accounts.
Right, gotcha.
And I think he hit $5,000 profit in times 20 accounts.
Holy cow.
Yeah. So he was getting a little loud and kind of doing what we do sometimes, like, go to it. And I saw it, and I was like, look, supposedly Rips is one of the better ones out there. And I do think Rips is a very good trader. And if you kind of get emotional on some things, and I don't know what you're doing. Like, I don't know how you can not get emotional on some things. So anybody that says don't get emotional trading, I agree with you to an extent, but there's sometimes you just got to get emotional. You take a big win like that, that's emotional.
Yeah, I think I had a huge lesson this past week. I was with my father-in-law who invests. He does not trade, he invests. And I think watching him, he kind of taught me that, the way he's doing things, he cannot be emotional. A, he's moving large sums of money, but B, it's, he's in it for a longer period of time, trying to get, 10% a year, right? I mean, you can't really be an emotional wreck if you're dealing with those types of goals. And then swing trading, I think you can't get emotional on because obviously, crazy dips and stuff can happen on headlines. But day trading, I feel like you got to have a little bit of that edge to you. You got to have a little bit of that emotion because you got to keep yourself disciplined, of course, but holler a little bit at a candle. Make it a.
Oh, I've dog cussed a candle.
Yeah.
You've been there and seen that before.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was making up stories that the Bulls were making up bad stuff about ES's mom. I mean, I'll do whatever I got to do to get it to go in my direction. I mean, my number one song for like 2023 or 2022 was Kesha, Timber. Every time I was in a short, I was playing Timber.
It got to the point in the Discord where we were calling for the damn song. It was, and then I don't know if you remember. Do you remember what my song was for ES and SPY when I was trading it? It was Tom Jones. She's a lady.
That's right.
And every time I played, me and Roy had. If anybody was outside looking in, I bet they were like, "These guys are complete idiots." But you know what? It was fun. We had fun doing it.
It was fun, and it worked. And we came back the next day and did it again, even if it didn't work.
Yeah, the only problem is we got one or two people still in that Discord that want to want you to play Timber all the time again. Couldn't get out of Timber stage, so
yeah. We are bouncing off an orb low, I believe, for ES. 97.25 was that orb low.
So anybody wants to see why this thing is why we're struggling with the 95 level, all you gotta do is look left, right? Look at all this consolidation in here. So we know that's gonna be a tough bear to break. I mean, I just don't know. Do I go on and take? If it hits 96 again, I give me $300. I'll take $300, or do I wait and see if it goes to 91.75? That's the $1 million question.
Nope.
We'd be coming right up to my take profit if I had it 96.
Do you have 10 or 5?
Huh?
Do you have 10 or 5 lots?
I only have 5 out. I'm taking 5 off. I started with 10. I'm taking 5 off. So,
gotcha.
I took a loss on that first trade, so this gets all that back plus $200 right now. So, if it hits 91.75, that gets me $300 on the day, $400 on the trade. And I'm tempted to. This 96 gets me $300, and there it was. I just hit it. Oh, don't regret this. I think I'm gonna regret this. I think I'm gonna move it up and take it up here. I don't know.
Let 95
back to
here.
We're gonna tank.
You got to expect 95. It gets there, probably bounces up to 97. But then 97.25 is orb low. If it kind of recaptures that and shows that as support, then I think you can be a little more cautious. But man, these are not good candles.
Oh man. I thought I was gonna have a rips moment here. Come on down this low a day.
35.
Come on down this low a day. Come on down this low a day. Oh, at 95, they're gonna hold it up. It's gonna play with it for a minute, you dirty dogs.
Wick forming on the 5 minute.
I don't want to. If you can't come here and enjoy me yelling at the screen, what? I mean, what? Who can have? You can't have any fun, can you?
No, not at all.
90
1 minute.
is. I actually moved my take profit down to 91 even.
You've got SPX Periscope. You've got support about 4 points away, 3 points away, 62.45.
Tide, you had volume just tanking down. It is popping back up a little bit here. We had that move off volume, getting a move back up. I don't know, Roy, if they can hold this thing up here though.
Coming back, retesting that orb low.
I meant to move that first, but I did not move it first. So sorry, guys. I was trying to get a. You don't see it. Yeah, you do. I was trying to get a short, and I was going to move it really quick, and I just got in it and did not move it really quick. I think we're going to that 90 level down here. We're going to actually move this down. I think we're going to see. We'll take a chance.
So we got. If it was to close. Oh shit! You got 5 seconds on this 1 minute candle.
It's going to give you a long signal.
It did give you a long signal on the 1 minute.
Well, we know those are about.
Yeah, it's like they're
I'm
retesting that orb low.
So I wish I could show this, but it takes a lot to show it. So I'm going to tell you though. It got down to the R3. So R4, it broke above R4 pre-market, and then came right back below it. And then that opening candle went right above R4, then came all the way down to R3. Right then, we just broke below R3 and then bounced right back above it right here on this one. So fear and greed index is extreme greed. I'm going to tell you guys, if you're looking long-term, extreme greed is horrible.
Yeah.
That tells you you're going to have something happen here soon, right? We're going to have a sell-off at some point. This question is when. You got to have a pullback. It's healthy for the market.
Getting a little pop here, but
yeah, I'm not loving the pop though. Even though I CBD to come back to 1800, your volume is tipped back down on SPY. Hey, crypto is only a greed. They're not extreme greed.
There you go.
When we don't normally see crypto a little more than what you see on that. You son of a gun. I tried to add to the short here on Top Step, and it didn't add. It missed me by a tick. It might come back and take me though. And then it might not. Got to go back and look what we do at 95 again here. Do we break back below 95, or is 95 hold this time? I'm looking for a breakdown. I don't love what CBD is doing here. I don't love it. I wish it would go further down. But you know what? You live and you learn. I guess I should have took that 95, huh?
We're just stuck in this consolidation. Yeah. I mean, it's.
You're watching the 1 minute chart, right? Mostly?
Yeah, right now.
Yeah, you see a lot more consolidation than what I see on the 5 here. It doesn't like the testing it now, but it doesn't really like that 21 on the 1 minute, does it? Got above it that time. Let's see if it bounces up. CVD's back to negative 1300 now, so it's worked its way back up. Kind of tells you what the market's doing, right? Shopping around here. We got a few of y'all watching this morning. How's everybody doing? Let's see. We got 6 people on the YouTube watching and 20 bots from Twitter. How you bots doing over there?
What's up?
Need to create a
What we
super
got
chat.
this week?
Super chats. Do what?
We got no data really this week at all, huh?
No, this week is very light on data compared to what it has been. Very light compared to what it has been. Last week they tried to cram everything they could into a short week, and by gosh, they got it.
They got it. That Thursday was crazy.
Thursday was insane on that short day, a half day. And of course, Friday, pretty much all you had is you had the future traders here, you had everything else closed, and you had all your other countries were doing stuff. So that's why we still had a little bit of volume, but it wasn't a lot. It looked about like a Globex session. What it looked like.
That's very accurate. Mag 7, you got pretty much everything red except Amazon and Meta. Meta's up almost 1%. Amazon's barely green, up 0.08%. So if you get those waking up, obviously you could see a pop in the markets. The Tesla fallout from Elon, it's down 6.5% to 294, down $20.
It's actually not down as much as everybody was calling for. I think everybody was thinking the thing was going to drop crazy, and I'm like, I just don't. Because he's starting a political party, it's going to drop 100 points. Like, I don't see that.
Yeah,
$100. I mean, you had the Furus. When the Furus started saying all the stuff they were saying, I was like, Lord have mercy. Look at those SoFi over there, 1887. My gosh, that's this little engine that could right there.
Yeah.
Little engine that could. That is one of my long-term holds. I don't plan on selling it anytime soon. I think SoFi, if they can keep up with the younger generation, what they're doing, if you look at anybody that watches any YouTube, like I watch a lot of YouTube golf and stuff, and you see that SoFi works with a lot of these younger YouTube golfers, and I think it's because what generation are we in now? Y?
Z? No. Y?
No, it's Y, right? I don't know. It's whatever the last one is. What's the last one? Generation. They offer a lot of mobile banking stuff, a lot of stuff like that, which I think attracts that younger person, and I think that's the bank that'll be their Bank of America or something like that, 30 years from now. Which what's Bank of America, $40-$50? I haven't looked at it in a while. Let's look and see. I got it on my watch list there, but it's almost $49. So yeah. CBD came back below 1,000. I'm not loving this from a short.
Testing 6,300, which is also right around VWAP.
Yeah. It's liking it up here, though. It's like just chilling here. CBD's gone to negative 500. Gained a lot of stuff here, so. I guess I should have took that 95 earlier.
Yeah. Wondering if that was a failed breakdown.
Could be. You got above 6,300. You got 6,302 to watch. That's the one where we could see a rejection right below it. Let's see if it can then work itself back down. Maybe, I don't know. We did create a lower low on that little move down there, so we'll see what happens there.
Yeah.
Had a higher low before, so I mean a lower high. Sorry, but this thing's fixing to go to positive CBD, which is not a good sign.
Nope.
Positive CBD. We get some green bubbles here. I need to move that out of the way. Get that there. Green bubbles here. I mean, you had this kind of was talking weird. You had this big red bubble, then you had a very small green bubble, then a big green bubble pop. So I don't know, Roy. I think the short play is over now.
Yeah, pushing your CBD went positive, right?
Yeah, positive a little bit, but it's not a ton. I just
Well, you
don't
did
know.
break back a few lap.
Yeah, CBD went positive, and it's not really running away. It's actually coming back toward the zero line.
Tide showing.
Tide is showing had a big uptick in volume, but now volume is rounding out. So that big uptick in volume is where your move up came right with it. I don't know what just happened. It assigned me out of unusual wells here.
It signed me out too. I had to redo it.
All right, so your volume is turning back down a little here. So this trade might not be over with yet. Volume CBD is going negative 100. 6,300. For the first time today, though, you got orders sitting at 6,300. You do not have big orders sitting at 6,300, even though it's been holding up. You have not had those orders sitting there. So I don't know, Roy. Back to positive on CBD. Back to negative on CBD. She's a lady. That's all gonna be in my head from now on. The rest of the day, probably gonna listen to it.
Nasty 5-minute candle. It's gotta break.
One thing about copyrights, I can illegally sing that song and break no copyright infringements. Just so you know, Roy, negative 400 CBD now. I mean, it's playing games with us here.
Yeah,
it is playing games with us here. This is a definition of you don't need to be trading this, but Bookmap gives you a little bit of an edge that you don't normally get if you're not using Bookmap. So I've been able to trade range really, really good using Bookmap. So I don't think I'm going to change anything with that.
go on down.
Yeah, we want this breakdown.
Whoa.
I got you in it now.
Yeah, you got me.
Welcome to my head. Non-stop playing on loop. Oh,
can't break or blow. Why is it not breaking or blow?
Can't break that down 400 I put up there. I don't know why I put that on my chart. We need a
volume still going down on Tide.
These ponchos. It is. Volume is going down. Call premiums are going down. CBD is going down. I mean, I don't know how much more down I can say, right? It's going down.
It's got everything it needs to go.
Yeah. It has everything it needs for the market to go down. The market is just kind of like, we're just going to chill right around here. Don't worry about me. Man, just chilling, just hanging out. Just chilling, hanging out. It would be a crazy thing. I said, where that damn control point was on that Camarillo thing. And I never, when I said it, I was like, there's no way we're ever going to get there. But looking at the chart, I could actually see how we could get there.
Yeah. Well,
Roy, how's everything going in your world over there? Everything good?
going good. Just hanging out.
You in a short?
No, nothing right now. I want to be in a short.
I'm in shorts.
I want to be in a short. I've got the 1 minute chart telling me go short. But now it's close enough to 95 that I won't touch it.
Yeah, I don't blame you there. Got a red bubble there though. Let's see if they follow that with a green bubble here next. That would be kind of the. Sorry guys, it's going to take it a second to. It's got a lot of data coming in.
That volume's still ticking low though.
Yeah, I mean I like it to go down and test this 90.75 low. To be honest with you, this low over this overnight session low.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that to happen. Now, I'm not saying for sure that's going to happen. I like it to happen. But CBD's back to negative 1,000. Take us down to 92. Take us to 92. Take us to 90. Take us to 90 would be better. But 92 actually gets me out of half of my top step short. And it closes me out on take profit trader. About $300 up on the day. So on one account. You guys were with me a couple of days last week. I don't know what is swapped in my brain, but I am no longer happy making $200, $300 per account. Roy's seen this. I've had a couple of days where I made $1,300 to $1,500 per account.
Yeah,
those days make you feel good. And the thing about it, here's kind of where my mindset changed a little bit, and why it changed a little bit. Is if you want to be successful and you want to be long-term and do this as your career, right? You want trading futures or trading in general to be your career. That's your career choice. That's your career path. That's what you want to do. Well, you can't settle for mediocre.
Right.
To be great, right? I want to be great. I don't want to be just okay. Now, I risk a little bit, yes. But these risks have been paying off with more reward. And we're going to have days where we're going to have bad days. Don't get me wrong. That happens to everybody. But if we can turn those into, still $1,000, your good days, $500 down your bad days, well, that's a win in my case, right? So,
yeah,
kind of how I'm looking at it. I got to be a little more. I'm looking. I got orders sitting at 92 now, Roy. Oh shit! This just got real for me for a second. You got orders at 94. They put them at 94 this time. That was at 95. If it could take those down, those orders at 92, then the next set of orders we got is 90. And then that could break. And whoa, Katie.
Big thing we're watching. Previous low on this little kind of cluster move down was 93.50. So you want it to break below that, set a new low, and not find support, create this double bottom effect that we all hate.
Oh. Yes, to everything you just said. It just touched it, but it won't break it.
Break it. Break it. Break it. Break it.
Come on.
Break it.
Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I just need, seriously, I need 3 ticks right here on this take profit trader, and that gets me $300 on the day. 3 ticks. That's all I'm asking for. 3. Well, I'm asking for more than 3 ticks now. CBD has gone negative 16, negative 15. Oh, you dirty dog, you. I don't know, Roy. You got these orders at 90. Oh, it's okay. These orders at 93. gone. I mean, this is,
Yeah, you're at the spot. You're at the spot. This is the data. The player will show its hands right here because you're at the spot.
We're going to find out if the dealer has all the aces up their sleeve.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, come on. Don't do this to me. You got,
It's not running.
It's not really
running
bouncing.
away from it. Yeah.
You
There
got
it
a
is.
pop in volume there
Yeah.
on spot.
Got 1 minute saying.
You got a pop on volume and spot. Now, it could turn back down here. It's not looking like it's going to yet, but it could. Oh, Roy. I was 3 ticks away from being really great. But, I mean, look, hey, right now, I can't complain. It's coming back down to me. Hopefully it comes back this time. CVD is negative 1,100. Your volume is turning on tide. So you're telling me there's a chance.
There's a chance.
This candle is not looking great on 5 minute, but we're only halfway through it too. So it could still change. I don't know. It's so close to me again. I mean, so close. I am less than 2 points away from take profit. I got my dog coming to see me. Sometimes, Dixie, you're good luck. Sometimes you're not, girl. I don't know. I might have to send you back in. If it starts going up, you're going to have to go back in the kitchen.
CVD.
CVD is back over negative 1,000, back under negative 1,000. I don't know how you call that, how you say it right. To be honest with you.
Yeah. That's,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. We're in absolute value land.
Got a little pop there to negative 800 and something. Don't like that. Where it looked like your volume on tide was going to turn a little bit. It's kind of still trending up. So is 96, 97. Is that the spot to short now? That's the question.
Candle by candle on the short side on the 10 minute.
Like that.
Still got a minute left on the candle. But it is in that territory of all the wicks from earlier. Ooh, excuse me.
You're excused, sir.
Nuclear plays have just gone green.
It's really strange. If you look at Bookmap there, Roy, they kind of cleared some orders out.
Yeah, they did. Expecting Homeboy to talk.
I thought Homeboy was talking at 12 or 10, 11 my time.
That's what I thought.
Homeboy. What you call your president? Homeboy. Well, I mean, it's just here, isn't it?
Teasing. $95. You called it earlier this stream. That's the spot.
That is the spot so far. Very strange. They picked that as a spot, but there's a reason there somewhere we don't know about. I mean, I just wish this thing. Let's just go test 90 and get it over with, right? And then do whatever the hell you do up to that point.
Yeah, that candle by candle on the 10 minute is short, did form. Now, if you were playing that, the entry would be in that 97 area to go short, but it could just break down.
It could break through that up, so who knows?
True.
CBD is,
Bubble.
CBD is not really moving anywhere. It's back to negative 700, right at negative 800. We are getting some green bubbles here, but it's not really popping on the green bubbles. So it's something decent to hold my hat on right now. I would love a big red bubble to push us down. Now they got a few orders running at 93 range. I don't know why we can't just leave them at 90 or 90, whatever. Just leave them alone. Put them somewhere and leave them. That'd be great. Roy looks like he's overseeing the empire from a SpongeBob chair up there.
You like that?
I like it. Sitting back, like,
I've got
perfect.
a short order in at 97 if it pops up there. I hope it doesn't, though. I hope it just takes for you.
I'm okay if it goes there as long as it comes back down. That's my deal. You got 97. You're not far off from it.
Yeah, there's a couple points.
And I'm not far off from my take profit. So, let's
It also is right around that. Also, right around the 8 on the 5 minute. Just getting chopped.
Yeah. We're not getting any substantial red bubbles here. It's going to go up and test your 97, looks like, Roy. Looks like it could go to 98. Could go to 6,300, actually.
Yeah.
Looking at Bookmap.
All right.
You in it?
97. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to be in it, Roy.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to be in it either.
Volume is still trending up on Tide. That's the one big thing we got working against us. That and CBD's gone to negative 400 now.
What's your take profit? 91? 92?
90. I got 92.50 on Top Step. That's my first. That's the scale out Top Step. And then I've got 92.75 on Take Profit Trader.
Yeah. Like those.
I can get out now. I'm $200 up on a day, which would probably be a good thing to do. But I'm a glutton for punishment here. Tide turned slightly. You got a little downturn on Tide.
Shit, your SoFi is $19. You know that? You said 18 earlier.
Shit, bro. Well, I told you that's not the way he's good, bro.
All right. That's a Snoop and MC
look at my
combo.
Long on the day. The only thing I have on the day that is up is SoFi. Now, do
you have HUD anymore or no?
No, I cut it a long time ago for a really good profit. Now I just look. So, we're saying all this, and I look at my portfolio. I'm like, shit, dude, I'm down. Like I'm down on the day, and then I click on the video just to see where I'm sitting at on the video, and I'm like 18,000 up on the video. So I can't really complain.
Yeah. Yeah, today though is not a day to write your covered calls.
No.
Get those green days for those.
What's the VIX at? I hadn't looked at the VIX today.
VIX 1765, slightly green.
You got a little more volatility though.
Up almost 1%.
A little more IV on them than you had Friday or Saturday or Thursday. So there's that.
TNX keeps ticking up. It's at 4.38.
Oh, okay.
I think you're going to keep an eye on that one until about 4.5, and I think that's when maybe the panic may set in. So it's under 4.5.
Oh, another thing. Right. Another quick thing. This 400 level, I told you the guy I found on Instagram. It was actually it's the Camarilla levels. It was actually started by a bond guy. Like 86. He figured it out in 86. I think it's 86. 86 or 93. And found out that it works on underlying stocks and other stuff too. So kind of ran with it. And Oh,
Right.
something Scott. He's like supposedly one of the best bond guys that have ever traded the bonds.
I don't remember who said it, but they said if we could come back and be anything, what would you be? And they said a bond vigilante. She's got more power in the world. Bond vigilante.
Let's think about this real quick. I don't understand this movement here because you just had.
No, I thought I was. Yeah,
Yeah,
a little confused.
confused a little bit. Yeah.
Got to 94.
Everybody says you go back. What would you do? If you could go back in time, I would, bet on all these sporting events. Dude, just tell me what the bond market's going to do. I would be the richest person in the world. I would have my GDP.
Oh yeah, you'd be a sports owner.
We own everything, Roy.
Yeah. Did you see that guy? I'm sure you did. The Bitcoin wallet that emptied out his billion.
So I'm really confused on this whole deal because I saw where default said that that's not true. I don't know where default's getting his information from.
Yeah.
But I saw where somebody put it out and he quote tweeted it and said not true. So
yeah,
anybody I trust in the crypto world will be default.
Yeah.
But I just don't know if he's speaking out of his ass or not here on this. If he knows what he has to say.
I haven't dug into the blockchain.
This is one of the original wallets, right? One of the original wallets.
Yeah. Yeah. 7 cents.
Yeah.
They bought.
Got 7,000, invested $7,500, I think now. It's worth what, 9 billion? Some shit like that.
Yeah, something crazy over across multiple wallets. Yeah, I'll have to dig into it, but that's the good thing about crypto is
Dude, I remember Bitcoin being around 1,000 and I'm like, ain't no way I'm touching that shit.
Oh no, same. Well, I did touch it. And I was out so fast because I was scared of it.
Well, I mean, I was like, you trade it really quick, get in and get out, but it wasn't like.
Yeah. This is going to be the long term thing.
It's not like long term. I don't know shit about crypto. I don't trust crypto. Like, what the hell is crypto? This ain't gonna be around long. Well, Bitcoin proved us wrong, didn't it, on that one?
The latest take on crypto that I heard, it's actually not a bad one, is they said all these youngsters getting mad at boomers for buying houses so cheap at $100,000 and now they're worth millions. He said, why don't you just buy Bitcoin for $100K and you could be worth millions by the time you're retired?
Right. Hey, there you go.
Not a terrible take. Terrible take. Granted, real estate, really digital asset, but
off when they show when you see that where they're like, oh, boomers did all this, boomers did that. Like they just bought the stuff and held it. Well, like, of course they. What the fuck? What would you do?
Yeah, right.
And it's not boomers that are causing the stupid inflation rates that we get today.
Yeah.
Or like, well, it's boomers' greed. I don't know. You see the mayor or the nominee for Democrat mayor, the Muslim guy, say that there should be no billionaires in America. We should make it where nobody could be a billionaire. I'm like, how do people vote for this?
Right.
Let me be a billionaire. I would actually. I think I would actually do some really good. I would take care of my people first, of course, but then you would take care of your community and all that stuff. I think I would be a good philanthropist and a good steward of the money. Yeah, would I blow some? Absolutely, but I'd give a lot away too.
Yeah, I'd like to think I would too. I mean, but we are also in this game of how much is enough, right? I mean, $1 billion now is enough, but let's say it's like once you get a couple million, now you want 10 million, and then you want 15 million, and then you want 20. Right? Does it ever stop? I think it does.
Here's the great.
I want to find the answer, to be honest.
Right. Here's the thing about when you get in the millions that a lot of people don't realize, right? You get in the millions, you can start living off interest and capital gains, right? You don't have to touch your money. So, the old saying that, the rich get richer. Well, of course they do, because they don't go blow all their money, and they invest their money, and they live off what they make off their money.
They don't touch principal.
And most people look at it, well, that's a negative term. Like, no, negative how?
Right.
How's that a negative term? They give money away. They do stuff like this, but yet their principal, like you said, their principal never changes, except goes up, right? Because they're making more off their investments and all their other stuff than they are, and than they're spending. Like, it's common sense here. We're talking this thing it got so close to my take profit there.
It wants to. Yeah, I mean,
it literally missed me by a tick, right? That got me there.
I got you there.
There's one. There's one. All right, we're gonna take this bad boy.
Yeah, let me be a little.
So my take. Look, I won't lose any more money on Top Step. Just so you guys know, I put my take profit in the money. I am $310 up on one take profit trader account and $50 up on another. So that's $460 total. It's not a bad start of the day. I have really got to pee, and I don't know if we're going to call it at 10 or if we're going to keep going. What's your thoughts, Roy?
Mate, I've had to pee for like an hour. I'm so happy you said that. So I think
I think we're going to get ready to call it because we both got to pee really bad. And I'm just happy I've got some.
Good day.
Look, God, I'm not done for the day, right? I'm not done.
Yeah.
I will trade more. I'm not going to say I'm greedy now. I mean, we just had this whole conversation, right, about greed and all that. But I'm going to take what the market gives me. If the market gives me more, I'm going to take more. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah. You're in that arena to do just that, right? We shouldn't be scared. If we're reading the market correctly and we know what the market's trying to tell us, play what the market is giving you. Now, it doesn't mean we stare at the chart all day, but if we seem to be on a good trend.
Roy's seen where I can take a trade and walk out. Lad, don't even come in here with your weak ass shit. Weak bladders.
As I think it's a sign of diabetes for me.
Oh,
let's go. 200 on another XFA. That 10-minute.
Oh, it just missed my last take profit on Top Step by a tick. It came down to within a tick.
62.87.50.
What was said? Something just came out. Some news somewhere. Led, what's happening? Led's my news guy. Navarro rips Apple. That's nothing. Iran's president, the supreme leader, believes that U.S. investors can come to Iran. Ooh. I don't think that killed the market, but now I think Led's in my financial view stream over here. How the 2-day RSI turns a lagging signal to a reliable edge. You know how I feel about the RSI, and I know Led loves it.
Yeah.
So. I don't know what I do now. Like, do I wait for it? Does it come back down? Does it pop back up? Do I just go and cut it here and get out where I'm a little green on the day? Leave my take profit there, move my stop down.
I think you move your stop down.
I'm guaranteed $75. So no matter what, worst case scenario, I'm gonna be down like $30 on my day in Top Step.
Okay.
Flow premium playing out, calls are weak as the gliders. Led, I'm fixing to ban you again. You get a little pop here in. Oh, well, see, and everybody, you don't know, Led believes in general market tide. He doesn't believe my volume thing over here on SPY, but like I tell him every time, I can show him in dollars and cents where my strategy works. That's all that matters, right, Roy? I got tax returns to show stuff. Anyway, so I don't have to pee as much as I had to a minute ago now.
I'm still, yeah, I still gotta go.
Are you?
So
Your eyeballs floating over? I still think we're fixing to call it. We got this little move down now. We're going to probably chop a little bit, and it'll give us the next move. That's about all I really. Volume is coming down more on spy tide. This could turn down. I like those orders at 81, Roy. I think I'm going to move this, my take profit down to 80, 82. Hits 82, that'll get me $350 up on the top step too.
damn.
Who would have thought that? Anyway, so if there's no questions, if we only got Led in here talking to us, it's time to get out. Anybody else?
Roll.
Let's do it. Thank you guys. We will catch
Thank
you guys tomorrow. Appreciate you guys being here. Roy, thanks for being back. And
thanks for holding it down, man.
Yep.
Appreciate it.